So it's 2003, and I'm stuck in the bowels of Verizon's IT department in a god-awful, boring job. I have a great team, but my job is awful. But I have an idea, a brilliant business idea that's going to propel me out of there and make me rich and famous. Now, I've had ideas before, but nothing like this. And I should probably give you non-disclosure agreements before I tell you what it is, because to this day, it's brilliant. So I'll tell you what it is. I was going to start my own line of custom corporate function fortune cookies, appropriate to the occasion. And then... wait, on the back, instead of speak Chinese, speak Yiddish. Brilliant. So I set to work, and I decided I was going to debut the prototype by having a team meeting for around the holidays. I was going to have a all-day team meeting on site, and at lunch would be a dessert swap, and it would be there that I would unveil my creation. So I wrote out the fortunes, and I found the rose-colored font, and I printed them up, and I did it in my home color printer. On one side, the fortune, the other side, speak Yiddish. They lined up perfectly. I cut them. They looked so authentic, and they were brilliant. Like there was one that was HTTP 404: not found, and on the back, it would say, smear, spread, or bribe. Another one was, talk is cheap, often cheaper on nights and weekends. And on the back it would say, chutzpah, nerve. So I had the fortunes already. The night before the meeting, I dump pizza on the kids. I get them into their rooms and lock them in their rooms by 8 p.m. And I have 12 whole hours to make the fortune cookies before the meeting, and do the agenda. But who cares about the agenda, right? So because I'm going to be rich and famous, so I Google the best fortune cookie recipe. And I have to bake it between 5 and 20 minutes. That should have been a tip-off, right? 5 and 20 minutes. But I realize I can do 4 runs. I'm really good at process management, too. So I do 4 runs, 6 cookies each. I'll be done in 48 minutes. So I'll do 12 minutes a batch, and then I'll be good to go. So I mix up the batter. I'm supposed to make it into 4 inches. It sort of gets to 3 inches. I put it on the tray. I put the tray into the oven. I take it out after 12 minutes. I try to bend one. It's almost going, and it cracks. It was way overdone. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do now? I pick up the pan without my mitts, burn my fingers. So while I'm soaking my bulging fingers, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to do 8 minutes. So I do 8 minutes, too long. Settle on 7 minutes, and I'm going to do three cookies at a time. So I do 7 minutes. The first one comes out perfectly. The paper goes in perfectly. The next one, too hard. The next one, too hard. So at this point, it's like somehow it's 11:30 at night. I have 1 cookie. And at this rate, I'll be ready for the spring picnic, but not for tomorrow. I decide, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 1 cookie at a time. I'm going to keep going. So by 4:30 in the morning, I have 22 fortune-esque cookies, and I have 22 people on my team. So there you go. So the next day, I put them in a Rubbermaid container, and a stiff breeze would kill them all. And I put a secretive tea towel on it, and I bring it to work. That freaking dessert buffet was a force to be reckoned with. Amy, who never met any of her work deliverables all year, managed to turn out 100 perfect snowballs, chocolate. And then Sandy had these wreaths with cornflakes with green and red dot icing. And Joey, of course, made his signature chocolate chip pecan cookies, big deal. So we get through this whole meeting. Finally, it's time for dessert. And I lift up the tea towel for the big reveal. And everyone takes the dessert, and no one takes the cookies. So I all these people work for me, so I go around with my Rubbermaid container, and I'm like, here, take one. Here, take one. And they all politely take one. They have no choice. Nobody opens it. So I'm like, Joey, open your cookie. Open your cookie. And he's like, okay. He opens his cookie, and he's like, may you have more bugs in your code than you have in this cookie. I'm like, yeah, turn around the back. He goes, Chazaray, it's Chazaray. Of course, Joey's from Canada. He can't speak Yiddish. So then I'm like, Amy, open your cookie. She's like, can you hear me now? Turn the back. Shmata, rag, get it? Nobody laughed. There were a few smiles, yeah, but certainly not the hearty guffaw I expected. So we go through the whole day, the whole meeting, there's only one cookie left. So I get the cookie, I open it up, and it says, don't quit your day job. That's it, thank you.